comes off.
Oh God.
Oh, how you guys doing? We're just we're playing with our
Toy Darth Vader.
playing with our paper Darth Vader. I showed this off in our last review. So I was putting him down, and his mask came off, and I was like, "What the f? What the fuck?" See his face? He's got his burnt face. See that? He burned alive, and they put that in a toy. So I'm gonna put that down. So today we're gonna be reviewing the Vfeng by SnowWolf, right?
Well, SnowWolf is the parent company, but I did try to do a little bit digging and figure out who the actual producer of it. I think it's Sigelli. Sigelli,
oh, really?
SnowWolf is part of Sigelli's line of things.
Well, it says snowwolfvape.com, but yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah, I think
I'm not gonna mess with you on that. Yeah, all right.
I'm pretty sure Sigelli is the parent company on this.
Okay,
but this is a 2-battery regulated device that we are going to take a look at today. I have played with this for roughly about a week and a half, so I feel pretty comfortable with it now. Talking about it, but right off the bat, okay, let's. I've looked at other people reviewing this. I've talked to other people. I've heard some people say they love the way this thing looks. I've heard other people say this thing is fucking ugly.
I don't like the way it looks.
I think it looks hideous, to be honest. I think it's a different design. It's interesting, but it just doesn't look practical to me at all. The edges, all the sharp little edges, it looks kind of robotic, futuristic, little sci-fi.
It looks like the 80s version of futuristic.
Yeah.
But I applaud them for trying to do something different because every mod that's coming out kind of just has the same old box look. Yeah. Here's a square that you can put 2 batteries in. Two batteries!
2 batteries.
Here's a square that you can put, rectangle, you can put 2 batteries in. You can vape. You can quit smoking. So, yeah, I mean, it looks like something out of a Japanese video game.
Something. I don't know.
Especially when I seen the screen like that.
Yeah, the screen is interesting. It does have a nice, I think it's a 1.3-inch LED screen in it.
Yeah, we'll do a close-up later also.
And then the main construction of it is zinc alloy and stainless steel. So it definitely has some nice weight to it. It feels solid. It feels sturdy.
Pretty heavy. You can break someone's head with that.
It definitely... The battery door hinge, I'll talk about it when we go close up. The battery door hinge is solid. It's not going to wobble or break off on you. It's definitely nice. Has a solid click once you slide it into place. Another big thing that I really did think it was a good thing, but this should be standard for all regulated mods nowadays, is that the USB port is on the front, so you can leave it standing straight up. You don't have to put it on its side or on its rack to charge it or upgrade the firmware on this, which I believe it does have upgradable firmware. One more big thing, though, this thing does have many different abilities to run different wires. I believe it has its temperature control. Yeah, it does have its temperature control. It does have its regular wattage, so I believe the different wires you can use is stainless steel, which it's the 304, I have it written down here, 304, 316, and 317. You can run nickel 200 as well as titanium and your traditional Kanthal, and it does also have a TCR mode, which if you are into TCR, that's cool.
What is TCR?
I still don't completely understand it myself. I've tried to play with it. I'm not a big fan of it that much. It's a little too finicky, a little too much detail to try to just slap on an RDA and start vaping. It's
sometimes you don't want
vapors.
Sometimes you don't want too much. Sometimes less is more.
Less is more.
And yes. I hate saying that because I'm always like, yeah, if you can put it in there, put it in there. But yeah, it's true. Sometimes less is more. Sometimes ease of use is more important than functions. Yeah.
That is the nice thing, though. The screen and all the menu system is easy to navigate. It's super clear what you're pressing. It's full good English. It was easy to understand what to do. I didn't really have to read the manual too much.
Full good English.
Full good English. Well, come on. Half of this stuff is made in China.
Hold up, but he's saying full good English.
Okay.
When he's trying to... when he's trying to say something, I can't even get it out. That was funny. It's full good English. Full good. How's my good English? Is it full and good enough? Full good English. English. I get what
Full
you're saying,
good
though.
English, but yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, shit. Okay. Anyways, back to what this mod can and can't do. It does
Full
have
good English.
It does have LEDs on. Fucking A. God damn it.
Go ahead.
Anyways,
Sorry.
so it does have LEDs in it, which has been kind of a thing that a lot of companies have been throwing on their mods lately just to kind of put a cool factor in there. I haven't noticed it negatively affect battery life. It did say in the manual that you could turn it off. I couldn't figure out how to do it. I definitely tried, but I do leave it in the only when I vape mode, which is, it's nice. So I did turn on the little blue LEDs. I'm sure you can barely see that, but it's there. It does say SnowWolf there on the back. It is engraved, and then it has the LED panel behind it. It does have an LED light right above the fire switch. The screen is a great brightness. You can turn down the brightness a little bit, but the LEDs on this back are very bright. If you're in the hallway and it's pitch black, you could probably just turn this thing on. You'd be able to shine a light to be able to see where you're walking. But
yeah, I do that with a lot of my electronic devices. Like, I'm too lazy to walk the 6 feet, turn on the light. Just here's the dim part of my phone. Oh, I see what I'm looking for. Yeah. There's that condom that I was going to reuse.
That took a weird turn.
Baby, what do you mean you're pregnant?
Fuck. All right. Anyways. All right, let's go ahead and get close up before we get too out of control here, and let's go ahead and show off this beautiful, sexy, ugly-ass mod. Going ahead and coming up close, here is the box. This is a nice little tin here that it does come in. You do have a little bit of foam in there. You do have your warranty card right here, which is nice, as well as your user's manual, which is in fairly good English. It's not terrible. You definitely can understand if you definitely don't remember how to do something on the mod itself, but the manual is pretty self-explanatory, as well as just some security code, blah, blah, blah. Don't worry about that. And then you do have your USB charging cable that it does come with, which is a nice added thing. It's nice when companies do throw this in with the mod when they do have a USB port, because not everyone has these types of USB cords, which is nice. But this is just a pretty standard, nothing too crazy with that. Everyone knows how to use these, just the micro USB cord, which is nice. Going to push this off to the side, and then here's the mod itself. It is, like I said, a very interesting design. I do have my Ohm Innovations RDA on there right now, but as you can see, this is a very solid construction. Just kind of going from top to bottom. Here's your firing button. You have that firing LED right there. You have your screen, which is 1.3 inches. You have your up and down buttons here, and then that USB port like I was talking about. On the back side here, it does say SnowWolf. It does light up. I'll go ahead and show you that. I have it in the blue right now. But yeah, so that is all lit up back there. So it is very bright. And then there's the screen right there. Very clear, very easy to read. All of your information is there. What you need, you have your wattage, you have your ohmage, you have your voltage, your batteries, as well as a puff counter and a watch. So it does offer quite a bit on the screen real estate. Being able to show you all the different information. You can change the screen face if you so do choose. You go ahead and go through this way. You can set your power mode right here as I have power, TCR, stainless steel, titanium, and your nickel 200, but I'm in power, so I'm going to stay on that. And then you do have your LED options here, as well as setting up the clock face, the clock here itself, so you can set that as well, which is nice. Like I was saying, the battery door is solid. This is a 2-battery device. This is definitely on a nice hinge. It looks wobbly, but once it's in there, it's secure. The bracket itself here is very well built. It's not gonna break on you anytime soon. These are nicely done here. All the edges are very well done. You guys can see it down in there. You do have your positive and negative readouts, so you know which end to put your battery in. All the screws are nice and tight. There's no loose wobbling with it. There's no parts that feel like they're going to break off. The 510 connection is solid. It is spring loaded down here underneath, gold plated as typically good with most good mods. The screws are right here on top as well. But yeah, you can definitely throw on a pretty large RDA. As you can see, this is a 25 millimeter mod. I have seen other people online throw on any even 30 millimeter devices, and it doesn't look terrible. There's no overhang, which is nice. You're going to get a good solid connection with all of your RDAs and tanks, which is perfect. But yeah, guys, that's really going to be it. There's nothing too extreme with this. It is very well built, very well designed. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of the overall aesthetics of this device, but if it floats your boat, you know, it's a very solid device. The LEDs are cool. It definitely does have that cool factor, and it fires well. There's no gimmicks with this. It's very well built. I'm very, very happy and proud of this. But let's go ahead and wrap this up. Go ahead and bring Bobby back over here, close up this review, and call it good.
All right, so I'm kind of looking at it and going, this kind of looks like a bells and whistles device.
Bells and whistles are definite.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the screen. I'm looking at the design. Yeah, it just seems like one of those mods where it does everything. It kind of does what everything else on the market does, but it's got a weird look to it and has a few little different things, and it's not for your everyday vapor. It might be for someone who's looking for something a little more unique. Mm-hmm. So to me, it's just the bells and whistles mod. Got that weird look. I want something different. What do you got? Shopkeep. They're like, hey, we got this Vfeng. It looks weird. It's got a few other little things on there that you might like, you might not. It's got some bells and whistles, so here it is. I don't know. I had a couple of customers kind of say they didn't like it too much. I had a few say they love it. So it's just one of those. It's a polarizing device, in my opinion. Some people like it. Some people love it. It seems like design-wise you just don't like it.
Design-wise, I don't like it. Functionality and execution, I think they did a really good job. It's a really good vape.
It does what it needs to do.
It does what it needs to do. It's a good vape. I've thrown different tanks, RDAs on it. It feels comfortable in the hand. It just doesn't look good in the hand.
So aesthetics-wise, just get rid of that part of it and tell me, like, baseline, is it better than most devices on the market, just the same, or worse?
I would say it's a little better than most.
Okay.
I feel like the fact that they've been able to make the menu system on the device really, really easy and intuitive. It doesn't feel super deep. You don't have to go through like 10 different menus to try to figure out what you're doing. When you click the button, it fires right away. There's no weird ramp up time with it. The button is not mushy at all. There's a nice distinctive click with it every time you do fire. The LEDs, they're a cool factor. You know, it's just a little something extra. But yeah, like I said,
it
feels good. It feels good in the hand. It vapes well, but it doesn't do it for me visually.
Okay, so overall, then it's a pretty darn good device. Just don't like the way it looks. Yep. And again, other people might go, "Wow, that's a cool fucking device. I want it just because of the way it looks." So lots of bells and whistles. Looks cool or doesn't look cool. I can't really decide anymore because I'm starting to like it now. The more I look at it, it's pretty cool looking.
Yeah.
So that is the Vfeng by SnowWolf. It comes with a whole bunch of stuff. You've seen it in the up close. And that's it. So good device then.
It's very good.
All right.
It's a good device. Solid
very,
device.
very good device. Better than the average device. All right, cool. What else? You want to tell people to subscribe to us? Yes. Go ahead and do that. Hit a thumbs up. Let us know what you think about us, or something, or talk to us in the comments.
Yeah.
Talk to us.
Feel free.
Tell us about that good English that we use.
Go for it. Oh yeah.
And hit that little. Hit the dinger bell. Is that what you got to do?
The little dinger bell. You get notified every time we post a new video.
Yeah.
Because new videos are coming when pigs fly.
Yeah, I mean, we've been doing a lot of hiatuses. Is that what they call it in the industry? We're taking a hiatus.
We're taking a hiatus.
That means that's like a fancy word for a vacation.
Yeah.
We ain't fucking vacationing. Yeah, we're just busy with normal life. Yeah, man, I wish I could get paid to do this.
Right.
Do vape reviews. We'll pay you. Yeah, sure. The world doesn't work like that. Only for the select few. So
but if you hit that subscribe button, that could be us.
Yeah. Again, I've been vaping all day. This Lost Coast Sour, we did a review for it last week or a few days ago. Stuff is fucking phenomenal. I cannot put it down. That is now available at vapor93.com. If you like sour flavors, you're going to fucking love that. I can't stop vaping it.
Nope. Good stuff.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see you guys in the next video.
Yeah, we'll see you. Bye. All right, so you stuck around for the whole video. Congratulations. Now it's commercial time. So I just want to remind everybody that at vapor93.com you can pick up some of the best liquid that the Sacramento area has to offer. A lot of these lines aren't in a lot of shops, but the shops that they are in, they're usually in the top 3 in selling. So they're really, really good liquids. So, of course, if you want any of the Lost Coast is available in Ice, Reserve, and the Original. And these are all variations on the strawberry watermelon hibiscus recipe. This has been my #1 seller for about 2 years now. And of course, we're not paid by them, we're not sponsored, but they are local guys that we really want to help out. They need to get into more shops because this juice is phenomenal.
Yes.
Then, of course, you can check out Cloud Batter by Cloud Vapory. Cloud Batter, still one of my top sellers. This is a vanilla cake batter. Then, another one by Cloud Vapory, Cloud Berry. Cloud Berry is a berry cake batter that is phenomenal and still selling like crazy. We also have Betty Blue by Cloud Patrol. Cloud Patrol is also under the Cloud Vapory label. Betty Blue is a blueberry cotton candy. And last but definitely not least, I'm going to hand this one to you.
Yeah, this is probably hands down one of my favorite. Carolina Cookie, again, by the Cloud Vapory people. This is a great custard juice as well. On that sweeter side, it is a snickerdoodle cookie.
Yeah, it's so good.
Great stuff. Great stuff.
So that's it. Yeah, go check out vapor93.com if you want any of those flavors.